Today, on the UBB Moment, Linda Battle. 30 years incarcerated. Previously, on the UBB Moment, Linda shared some of her traumatic story of how she was raised by alcoholic parents who were unfaithful to each other.
How was the environment in your family, parents, siblings? How was that?
It was terrible. My mom and dad were both, they were functioning alcoholics.
Okay, but were they faithful to each other, or they had marital problems?
Both of them were cheating. So the guy's mom would open up the door and let me in, and I went in and I saw my mom and dad, my mom and her boyfriend buck naked. So
you saw it?
I saw it.
And this is where we stop, and this is where we pick up from today. We are here, Bishop Bira's here, Miss Linda's here. Good day to you. How are you, ma'am?
I'm blessed.
We're glad to have you
Pastor.
on. And we are going to continue our dialogue, our discussion with her at this moment. Good day, Bishop.
Good day. 30 years in prison. Those of you who are watching us right now and in prison, I know that you did not dream or plan to be there. Ms. Linda, did you plan to be in prison?
No, I didn't plan to be in prison, neither did I plan to be in any situation.
Yesterday you said you caught your mother naked with a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. How old were you when you hit the streets?
8 and 9.5 years old.
9?
Yeah.
Between 8 and 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
What was a 9-year-old girl doing on the street by herself?
Well, I secured my brother and my sister because I was caretakers. I was like a mother to them, so it was too much pressure on my mind. So I wanted to make sure that they had a place to stay, even if it wasn't enough room for me. So I secured them with a family member. It wasn't enough room for me. So I told them, listen, I'd be okay, just take care of my sister and brother, and they did.
You know, people judge others. They go by the records, mm-hmm. by what a person did, by the background, but they do not know what a person has been through. Like you. People who saw you, like, on the streets, doing drugs, they did not know where you're coming from, the situation you have faced. Right?
Yeah, and they still do, because when I was released from prison, I moved to Pennsylvania, and I was trying to get housing, and I was eligible for housing, low income, because of my medical issues that I had. And everywhere I went, senior citizen, different buildings, they rejected me because of my criminal record, and I have letters to prove that.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Going back to where you were on the streets, how did people treat you out there? How was your experience out in the streets?
At 9, the age I was taken advantage of. I was raped so many times, and not only by men, it was females too. Mm-hmm. So I ended up in the hospitals, and and I just went through a lot of trauma.
Okay, on the street, what did you learn on the streets? Like drugs, violence?
Well, what I did, I met a guy that was on drugs, and he introduced me to drugs. Okay, and because I had this need of acceptance and wanted to be loved, and this guy was shooting drugs, and he offered me some, and I allowed him to put a spike in my arm.
So how old were you?
15.
15?
Mm-hmm. 15 years old.
Mm-hmm. After being raped, abused, you finally fell in love with this person.
I fell in love with him.
But was the wrong person.
Yeah, because I thought that he cared. He acted like he cared about me, and I never had that at home. So I thought he did, mm-hmm. until he put that spike in my arm, and then he started getting sick, and we didn't have money for drugs and stuff, and I ended up in the street selling my body, trying to take care of him and myself.
That's why the door of the Universal Church is open every single day. Because every single day they are children, kids, teenagers, like she was thrown on the streets, lost in life. She found herself selling her body.
Right. And the thing is, Bishop, many people judge those. If they see a young lady out there walking the street, they think, oh, she's so dirty, she's so bad. But they have no idea where they came from. And so this is good for people to see, to understand where they came from. And that's why we are here, to take these kinds of lives and work on them for God to help them and change their life.
Those who are watching me right now, if you are living prostitution, you are an addict, a drug dealer, you are selling your body. Last night you were selling your body for drugs or to support an addiction or for the sake of love, so-called love for someone. You can come to the Universal Church. Maybe you feel you are not welcome because of your background, but you are welcome. Let me prove something to you. Miss Linda, when you first came to us in this ministry, did anybody judge you for your past?
No, I came to Universal Church on Clinton Avenue in Newark, but I had been to other churches before that because I was looking for a church pastor. I had just got out. Some of the churches that I went to, I sit and I listen to the service, but I just didn't feel, it was still something missing. And I only found that at Universal Church.
But no one ever judged you in the church?
Nobody never judged me. The pastor, his wife, and the volunteers there, they welcomed me, and you know, they encouraged me, and I just felt so loved. Because it was real. It wasn't fake.
This is not fake.
No.
This is what we do in this ministry. And always here I say, come as you are. Can we continue talking tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. So tomorrow, if you know someone that's like her or was like her, someone that has the same problem, so tomorrow let us do something. I want to talk about your first trouble with the law.
Okay.
Tomorrow, watch us once again here in this moment for UBB, Universal Church, Universal Beyond Bars.
Tomorrow on the UBB Moment, Linda will tell you the never-before-told story of her first trouble with the law. 30 years incarcerated. Don't miss out. Tomorrow on the UBB Moment.